Finding a good movie for the evening without spending an hour searching for something adequate is an art. Not every movie is worth watching, and not every one of them we have the desire to watch. So we flip through lists, going through everything until we find something worth watching. I've done for you today, I selected 15 great movies that you can watch in the evening. There's gonna be all different genres, so it won't be hard to find something worth watching. Click to subscribe if you haven't already, and here we go. Number 1, Bisang Sionan, a passenger flight leaves Incheon for Honolulu, while Seoul police officers follow their professional instincts to investigate the identity of an unknown person who posted a video on the internet threatening to carry out a terrorist attack. The perpetrator infiltrates the plane and sprays an unknown substance. Passengers and staff begin to show signs of being infected with an unknown disease, and it becomes clear that the ship has been subjected to a bioterrorist attack. The operational staff tries to get the plane to land, but it is not so easy. Number 2, Jungle Cruise. With cunning and considerable skill, having obtained a priceless map of the Amazon's upper reaches, perky archaeologist Lily Holden embarks on an expedition to find a magical tree, the flower of which, according to legend, has incredible healing properties. Taking with her younger brother, who is not thrilled with the prospect of a trip to the wild jungle, the girl hires a guide captain of a cruise ship named Frank. The whole company embarks on an adventure where they are set up not only by deadly representatives of the Masonic flora and fauna, but also by traps built by members of a rival expedition. But if you think about it, we're probably the best place to watch this movie is lying on the couch in front of a huge plasma. It's beautiful.
No, for goodness sake, just leave me alone. That was a disaster.
Didn't go the way I planned.
Number 3, Don't Look Up. Randall is an astronomy professor who discovers that a huge meteorite is hurtling towards Earth. Collision with it will entail the death of all living beings. Together with his assistant, Kate, Randall hurries to warn the authorities about the approaching catastrophe. But influential people are more interested in one mineralogical composition of the meteorite than the preservation of the planet. Then the hero decides to alert the civilian population with the help of the media. However, the news anchors turn their message into an amusing prank. Scientists begin to actively upload posts to social networks, hoping that people will realize the seriousness of the situation, but they don't. And on top of that, they quickly come under surveillance by intelligence agencies.
I can't! My head is in a bag!
I did have the FBI put
Number 4, Infinite. Evan Michael has been suffering from hallucinations since childhood, believing himself to be insane. He has long tried to get rid of mysterious visions and mysterious images, especially images of places he has never been to before. And so he manages to come across an organization whose members remember their past lives. They use this knowledge to guide human history in the right direction. So Evan learns that he's not really crazy and has been seeing pictures from his past lives all this time. Soon he accidentally learns that there is a person in the organization who wants to implement an insidious plan that can destroy all of humanity.
You will understand who you can become.
Number 5, Reminiscence. The action of this movie takes place in the not too distant future. Global warming has led to dramatic changes in life. People haven't encountered anything good for a long time, and the only way to distract themselves is to remember. Thanks to Nick Bannister, the past seems to come to life and even lingers for a while, and then one day a young woman comes to him with a request to help her remember where she put her keys. At first sight, between them runs a spark, which ignites a stormy romance. But soon Nick's beloved disappears without a trace, which prompts him to immediately begin the search. Soon enough, he finds her trail, which leads him to very influential people involved in illegal operations.
All you have to do is follow my voice.
Number 6, Last Look. Charlie Waldo is a former policeman who left the service a long time ago, and he was an excellent specialist and had an impeccable reputation. But one incident changed everything. Now he lives in a small house near the forest, far away from the rest of the people. He is used to loneliness and even sincerely enjoys it. But one day he is visited by a private detective who has reached a dead end in his investigation. His client is accused of murdering his own wife, but he claims that he didn't do it.
Have you had enough? I've had enough.
Number 7, Stillwater. Bill Baker is a simple American man who lives in Oklahoma and does soil drilling. His life is established and he has never complained about anything. True, one day he has to face some tragic event. His daughter left to study in Marseille, expecting to gain knowledge, gain experience, and see how European people live. Except that the girl finds herself in prison as she's accused of murder. She assures others of her innocence, but no one wants to double check the facts and check the evidence. Bill immediately goes to France, wanting to prove that his daughter did not commit the crime. But how to do this when you know absolutely nothing about life in a foreign country, its laws. You don't even know the language and you don't have a single acquaintance who could help you in any way.
You just have to trust me.
Number 8, Old Henry. The movie is set in 1906. Henry, already an old man, owns a remote farm. He has a vast territory at his disposal, the preservation of which he has been engaged in for many years. A few years ago, he buried his wife and now tries to teach all his knowledge to his son and son-in-law, realizing that he too has not long left. One day, going for a simple inspection of the area, the young lad finds a riderless horse. After exploring the neighborhood, he manages to come upon a wounded man with a gun with a whole sack and money. He brings his find to the farm, presenting his father with a very difficult choice. He doesn't yet know which side to take and certainly doesn't expect to encounter a ghost from his past.
Who are you, Paul?
Number 9, Fireheart. Jordan Nolan is a brave girl who from early childhood dreamed of becoming a firefighter like her father, but the laws of the time did not give her a chance to achieve her goal. However, she never forgot about her dream, and one day she did get the chance. Firefighters started disappearing in the city, and mysterious fires were destroying one building after another. Dressing up as a clumsy guy with a mustache and taking the name Joe, the heroine joins the volunteer squad. She will have to try very hard not to be discovered, especially since the investigation of mysterious fires is headed by her father.
I never gave up on mine.
Number 10, Girl in the Basement. Most teenagers wait until their 18th birthday to step into a new adult life, which they think opens many doors for them. But the protagonist is waiting for adulthood for one reason only: to escape from her tyrant father, who tightly controls her every move. The long-awaited day comes, but instead of a gift, she finds herself locked in the basement. Absolute darkness is her future for years to come. Neither her mother nor her sister even suspect what is happening to her. Her father explained to her relatives that the girl just ran away with her boyfriend, and for 10 years, he went down to the basement and abused her. And she even had a baby with him. But one day she still managed to get free, and then the relatives found out what horror was going on under their feet for many years.
So we've been giving her home remedies, and it's all been fine.
I hope you found something interesting for yourself, and therefore clicked on the like and subscribe to. If you didn't, don't forget that there are tons of other videos on the channel. You can find something there and have a good day.